Hi everyone, welcome to Miracle Wednesdays. Hola, 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 hola. I am so grateful and thankful to be able to be here with you today. I know I'm a little late. I'm supposed to be here at 12 p.m. Eastern time, but I'm a little bit late. Hi, welcome everyone. Today we're going to be talking about how to discern the voice of the ego and how to discern the voice of the Holy Spirit. So we're going to go deep into the understanding that the power to heal is within you. The answers are within you. Everything's within you. It's incredible how we get to decide how we're going to experience our circumstances. Okay? Just so you know, we get to decide how we are going to experience our circumstances. Like we literally choose our perception, how we're going to perceive. So if you want to feel more at peace, feel more at ease, not make life matter so much, not make things such a big deal, then you're in the right place at the Course in Miracles page, because the Course in Miracles is teaching us how to change our perception from fear to love. So I'm going to go deep into this conversation. So if you're ready to listen, stick with me. It's going to be a powwow, 15 minutes, pow, pow, boom, boom, chow. It's going to be quick and to the point, because we're so worthy of feeling at peace. I just literally went through this. I just literally went through changing my perception in something, and it works, guys. It works. So the Course in Miracles talks about the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is our inner wisdom, our higher self, the part of us that's still connected to the mind of God, the part of us that's never left the mind of God, that's still here right now guiding us, okay? So that is the voice of the Holy Spirit. Now, the Course in Miracles talks about the voice of the ego. And the egoic voice is the false voice, is the voice of separation. The egoic thought system is the part of us that's asleep, that believes that it is separate, that believes that it is limited, okay? So fear and love, it's kind of very easy. Right mind, wrong mind, okay? So that's the contrast there. I come on here every Wednesday talking about the principles of A Course in Miracles. So if you are on this page and you've liked the Course in Miracles workbook lessons, they're from the Foundation for Inner Peace. They come from the Blue Book, which is the original book, and this is the one I work from. And I've been studying the course since 1995, and I began teaching it and speaking about it and doing classes and counselings based on the course since 2012. So it's been, I think, 10 years already? Holy moly, Holy Spirit. All right, so speaking about the Holy Spirit, we have the Holy Spirit and we have the ego. So depending on who you choose to perceive experiences through is going to depend on how you are going to feel, okay, and how you're going to experience any situation. So how many of you are in life and get caught up sometimes, like as I do, in the story, in the fear? Okay, how many of you get caught up in the fear? How many of you get caught up in the false narrative? In the narrative of sadness, in the narrative of, oh my God, in the narrative of, okay, so it's all that stuff. The Course in Miracles talks about that we have dominion over one thing. Okay, this is huge. The Course in Miracles teaches we have a dominion over one thing. This is huge. I'm getting goosebumps right now. We get to decide, okay, Course in Miracles teaches this, we get to decide how we're going to experience everything in our lives. We get to decide how we're going to experience it, okay? So, if you have something that goes on in your life, boom, anything in your life, any circumstance, you get to choose how you're going to see this. Okay, so you get to choose how you're going to experience each and every situation, including this pen. Okay, so that's good news, because whatever's going to shit show is going to happen in your life, being what just happened to me now. I was having such an issue trying to get a pediatrician for my son, just for his annual, and just that little thing, it was like a shit show. It seemed like a shit show in the world, right? You're like, what is happening here? But I got to experience it the way I wanted to. I got to experience it with joy. I got to experience it with love. Not right away, because at first I was like judging the hell out of it. And then I realized that I was suffering. So that's how we choose the Holy Spirit. I had to choose to stop it. I had to choose to stop my narrative. I had to choose to stop and see what is really real here. The truth is, there's this really nice guy, Juan, on the phone trying to get me a doctor. The truth is that I'm fine. The truth is that obviously my son doesn't need a doctor right now because he can't get one. So it's like, it's the acceptance of what is and not wanting things to be any other way than what they are. That's the acceptance. And when we have that acceptance, we get to allow the Holy Spirit in. We got to allow the true narrative into our minds, into our experience, and we get to see everything with Christ's vision. And it's steps to get there, right? So the first step, at least for me, that I used just recently, just like 5 minutes ago, that's why I was late on the call, was to have willingness. You know, I started to see that I started to get very sad. I started to get teary. I started to get like heart palpitations, right? Like, oh my God, like this is so uncomfortable. I'm so pissed right now. And then I had the willingness to say, I don't need to feel this way. The big willingness. The Course in Miracles says, all I need is a little bit of willingness and miracles happen. I always say, I need big fat willingness so miracles could happen. And I say that as a joke. But Jesus, guys, this world is a clusterfuck. So we need to be able to see this differently, okay? So that being said, with my big willingness, I stopped myself. I said, I'm not going to get entranced by this caca. I'm not going to get cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and not the cereal, okay? I'm going to chillax. Big willingness came in. I decided to just really stay present. I could see this differently, and I did. Again, I saw that Juan was being truly helpful. I saw that whatever's happening is for me. It seems like it's not. It seems like it's an obstacle. It seems that it's a distraction, but that's my freaking ego narrative. That's our ego narrative. We got to stop the ego narrative, okay? I want the Holy Spirit narrative, and the Holy Spirit narrative is accepting, is trusting, is graceful, is open, is wise, is open to what is. That's how I'm able to have access to my true nature, to my higher self, to the Holy Spirit, because I am not wanting anything else. Thank you for the hearts, guys. I'm not wanting to have anything else rather than what it is right now. And everything is okay. Debbie, I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, Debbie. Yes, oh my gosh, for me too. It's like, we're so taken care of by Spirit. And if you're listening to this message now, I hope that this gives you comfort, because the Course in Miracles talks about that we don't need to suffer. We really don't need to suffer. Suffering is an option, and we have the Holy Spirit. We can change this narrative. We can see things differently. All right? So I had big willingness. When I had that big willingness, that's what we need to do, guys, is really stop the narrative and say, just because I'm thinking this, is it true? Like, just because I am thinking this, like the thought was, oh my God, this is such a shit show. Like, I can't get a doctor for my son. That was the thought. And I was thinking, just because I'm thinking that, is it true? And what I realized is no, is that I'm just egging myself on. I'm just on an automatic pilot. I'm on the fear automatic pilot that we've learned since we were children. Stop that shit. Let's stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. So what I did was I stopped myself. I regrouped. I realized that Juan was helping me. I realized that everything was exactly perfect, even though my ego doesn't think it's perfect. It is exactly perfect. So I need to chill. I need to chill. And I did. Guys, oh my God. The tears stopped. The aggravation stopped. I was like so happy. I can like have a party. I'm like, this doesn't matter. Obviously, my son doesn't need a pediatrician right now because he doesn't have one. And it's fine. And tomorrow I'll have a call from the insurance, and maybe they have found one or not found one. But you know what? My peace does not depend on this. My peace doesn't depend on my circumstances. My peace doesn't depend on this world. This world doesn't define me. God defines me. God defines me. Love defines me. Truth defines me. This is what I need to remember. And when I remember this for myself, then I am released. So this is how we listen to the Holy Spirit. I feel like sometimes we want to hear like a holy voice, like, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yeah, that's fine. But when we are forgiveness, which of course Miracles calls forgiveness, is really true perception. Forgiveness is like true reality. We automatically are listening to Spirit because we are in our right mind. So when we let go of the narrative of fear, when we start to not make things matter so much, not make things real so much, the narrative of the ego goes away and the narrative of the Holy Spirit comes in. And then you're guided. Okay, let me go ahead and do this live now, since now I'm done with the doctor conversation with the insurance. Okay, now let Spirit and Holy Spirit inspire me. And the Holy Spirit is always going to tell you that everything's okay, that you're believing in the dream, that you have fallen asleep, that you're making this world very real, you're making this problem very real, and then you're going to come back to your true nature. Okay? One of my most favorite things is to channel daily the Holy Spirit. Channel daily, every single day. And I also love to help others channel the Holy Spirit and also hear their higher voice. Like, that's one of my passions. That's what I do for a living. So if you want to know more about that, go to mariafelipe.org. You could check on my profile and we can have a session together. But I absolutely love helping others receive the voice and understand that that voice, which is the voice that you're really married to, really married to, we need to be married to this voice, is everything. And to help you have access to that voice. So, oh, I forgot to tell you, next Friday, not this Friday, the next Friday, I'm having the ACIM class. So every single month I have a Course in Miracles class. Next Friday, actually the class that I am facilitating is called Accessing Your Higher Self. So it's a low cost, high value, I said low value, high value, low cost, Accessing Your Higher Self. It's only $19. You can sign up on this profile on the link tree. Is it on the link tree? Yeah, the link tree. And you can join the class. And it's also going to be on replay. So you can watch it on replay. But in that class, I'm going to be going over in a very deep way how to be able to access my phone is dying. So yeah, join me next, not this Friday, but next Friday for listening to your higher self. All right, guys. So lastly, to conclude, I want to let you know so you can discern the voice of the ego and the Holy Spirit. Okay? So the ego makes you feel like you have to take action right now or else. Ego warns you about being harmed or losing something. It's reactive and defensive. Okay? So this is the ego. Okay? Ego has high expectations for how things should turn out, and above all else, it wants to be right. Okay? So if you want to be right, you know that you're an ego. Ego insists you must do something to find happiness, such as you have to get the degree to be happy. You have to get that, good grades to be happy. You have to have, money to be happy. That's the ego. All right. Now, the Holy Spirit. I'm reading this from my book, Live Your Happy, which is based on the Course in Miracles. You can find it on Amazon. The Holy Spirit makes you feel at ease. There's no rush because you will be told what you need to do and know. The Holy Spirit reminds you that there's nothing to lose or to defend. Nothing to lose, nothing to defend. That is so heartwarming. The Holy Spirit keeps you open and curious about what's happening next. I'm filled with wonder. The Holy Spirit's always filled with wonder. Hi, Natalia. Nice to see you, sweetheart. I saw Renee over on there too. Hi, Renee. It's so nice to see you guys. Oh my God, I have beautiful sisters in the house. The Holy Spirit reminds you that I need do nothing. It teaches you that everything's exactly perfect right now. So the Holy Spirit teaches you that everything's exactly perfect right now. All right, so going back to my story. Finally, with the doctors and calling to get a pediatrician for my son, I was able to come back to my true nature by having big willingness, by having grace, by stepping back and not getting caught in the narrative of the ego. So the core here is to understand that just because you're thinking something, just because you have tears coming out of your eyes, just because you're getting enthralled in that story, it doesn't mean that it is true. It doesn't mean that that experience right there is needed or it's even true. So you can go ahead and say, you know what? This is not true. Just because I'm thinking this does not mean that this is true. This is false. It's a false narrative because I feel like shit. So when you feel like shit, it's a ding, 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 ding. Okay, I need to stop this madness. So I stopped myself. I realized in the moment when I'm on the phone with Florida Blue, trying to get a pediatrician, and I start to get wound up. Okay, you guys get wound up. You start to get wound up. You start to, okay, I'm starting to feel like caca. Okay, I'm starting to feel like shit. Oh my God, something's marinating. Something's brewing. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, this need not be. I need to have big willingness now. I don't need to feel this way. Is this true? Is this true? Spirit, show me, is this true? Then I realized, is it true that I can't find a pediatrician? Is it true that this is a shit show? Is it true that, you know, that it's hard to get a pediatrician, that it's hard to find doctors, that the health system is all this stuff? Shit, yeah, it is true to my ego. My ego that wants me to feel like caca. Yes, it's very true. But you know what? The truth is, no. In the moment, Juan was trying to help me. In the moment, I was on the phone. In the moment, I'm fine. My son is healthy and happy. There's no need for a doctor right this moment. I'm sure that when he needs one, he'll have one. Right? So it's like, it's such bullshit. Caca bullshit. I'm so passionate about this because we suffer. I always hear it at my mom in my ear. My mom passed away a year and a half ago. And all her message is constantly, mamita, don't make things matter so much. Don't make things so real. It's like we believe in so many things that are not true. So kick that in the ass. Kick that shit in the ass. I'm saying so many bad words, but I'm freaking on fire. Estoy en candela hoy, en candela pura. So do me a favor. And when you're going to make something real, decide to change the narrative. Okay, this is ego talking. This is not true. Are you fine? Yes. Holy Spirit, what's really real here? The truth is that you are totally protected. You are totally loved. You're totally safe. And what you're thinking and believing, the egoic thought system is what's making you suffer. Okay, so you got to go there. You got to go to the cause. The Course in Miracles says you need to go to the cause so the effect could change. So the cause is, okay, I'm thinking and believing that I'm a victim of this, my circumstances. I'm thinking and believing that this is my problem. I'm choosing again. I'm not the victim here. I can choose to see this differently. I can choose to see this through love. And how do I see it through love? By being present. How do I see it through love? By being accepting. By not fighting and trying to be God. Right? Trying to do it myself, trying to manipulate, trying to control, trying to be so arrogant that I want to be God. I don't want to be God. Okay? Some things are not working. The health insurance seems to not be working. At least my ego says that. And this doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean it needs to disturb my peace. I don't need to play God. It'll figure itself out. Everything always figures itself out, right, guys? Don't you just like go freaking do the dishes eventually? Don't you just go wash your clothes? Don't you just go clean your butt? You know, it happens. I can't believe I just said that. Okay, it happens. We eventually are going. Oh my God, guys! I can't believe I just said that. But eventually, things are gonna get done. Look how shy I am. Eventually, Anika, hi, sweetheart from Germany. I think you signed up for my class for next Friday. I think it's you. I hope it's you. Anyways, so yeah, Natalia, how funny, right? So eventually things are going to get done. You're going to do them. So that's why we need to trust in that. We got to try to stop playing God. We have to try to stop, you know, taking all our magic wand and trying to control everything and manipulate everything when it's not working, when it's not supposed to be. Anika, I'm so happy you signed up for the class. I knew it was you because I remember your name. I'm so excited you're going to be there. Guys, Anika signed up for the class. It's not this Friday, but next Friday. The Listening to Your Higher Self class. It's going to be all about this and more. We're going to go deeper on how to listen to the Holy Spirit, how to listen to your higher self. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I got for you. I hope you had a fun time with my comedic abilities. Renee, it is at 3 p.m. Eastern time. 3 p.m. Eastern time, the class. So if you can't make it, you can watch the replay. It's going to be on fire. I'm so ready for people to be married to their inner voice, for people to understand. The class is, Lisa, not this Friday, but next Friday. So no este viernes, the other viernes. And I can't remember the date right now. I have like a brain fart. But Katie, thank you, sweetheart. Katie Marie, I hope you joined the Higher Self class, girl. I'm so excited about it. So yeah, it's all about understanding and being married to your higher self, being married to your inner voice, and understanding that the most important relationship you have is with your higher self, because that's what's eventually going to give you the experience of love. Okay? Because when we connect to our higher self, we get to connect to Holy Spirit. We get to connect to love. All right, everyone. I'll see you not this Friday, but next Friday at the Accessing Higher Self class. Check link and Linktree. It's the first thing there. Ping pong boom. You click there, and that's it. So you know what ping pong boom is? I'm gonna leave you guys with this funny joke because my friend told me this the other day at the beach. Okay, so in Cuban culture, we have this bed, and it's like a bed that is long and it opens up, right? And it's for kids. I used to sleep at it in my tia's house, okay? So you know why they call it ping pong boom? I'll tell you. Let me see if you can see my hand gestures. You call it ping pong boom because it goes ping, bang, and boom. It goes ping pong boom. That's why they call it a ping pong boom. Hi, Cecilia from Brazil. Nice to have you. Welcome. Hi, Natalia. Hi. So yeah, so I'm thinking about getting, love you too, Natalia. Lisa Gonzalez. I think it goes ping, bang, and boom. Ping, pong, boom. That's why they call it the ping, pong, boom bed. Anyways, I heard that they have the ping, pong, boom beds in Big Lots. So I think I'm going to get one for Ari because sometimes we have guests and he needs to sleep in a bed. So I think I'm going to get him a ping, pong, boom. So you guys, a ping, pong, boom. Ping, bang, and boom. Anika, thank you, sweetheart. I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next ACIM class because I have ACIM classes every single month. They're all high value, low cost, just $19. Every single month I have a class. So this month's class is coming up. You don't want to miss it. Cecilia, I know, right? You're not going to want to miss it. So sign up today. It's going to be incredible. If you think I was on fire today, forget about it. And we're going to do an incredible higher self meditation. I'm going to have Q&A at the end. It's 90 minutes. It's going to kick your ass so good that you're going to feel and remember who you are in truth. Because you know what you are? You are love, you are light, you are peace. You're so amazing. I can't take it. I love you like a big coconut. All right, guys. Big kiss. And is there a link? Lisa, yes, there's a link. The link is on this profile. Go to Linktree, click there, and it's going to be the first class you'll see. Just click there, the Linktree on this profile, guys. And I would just put the link here, but somebody has to do it for me. I don't know. Renee, can you find the link and put it here before I go on the comments for the class? It's on, you can find it on the Linktree here, or you can find it in email because I've sent an email about it already. If you can find it. I don't know if Renee can find it. Lisa, did you find it? Good. All right, awesome. If somebody can copy it on here, on this thingy, that would be amazing. All right, guys, I'll see you next Wednesday for the class and for this live, not the class, this live. And if you liked anything that you heard here, check out Live Your Happy on Amazon. It's a book based on the Course in Miracles, and it's written in such a fun way, and it really brings the Course in Miracles in a very easy, practical way. So if you're looking at the course and you're like, wow, this is a little overwhelming, it's an incredible teaching, and I break it down for you and Live Your Happy so you can get started with the Course in Miracles. All right, everyone. I love you guys like a big coconut. Have a beautiful day filled with love and light. Until next time. Mwah! Bye-bye.